Justin, you look good. It's a nice wake-up call.
Hey kids, we actually did it. We poured ice water on myself for, I poured ice water on myself for 100 days. Before 5:30 a.m. Actually for 102 days, but who's counting anyway? Now in today's video, I don't want to talk about why I did it because I already made a whole video about that. So if you're new to the channel and you stumbled upon here and maybe you didn't watch the other video explaining why I did this challenge to begin with, there'll be like an info card here somewhere for you to go watch. Instead today, I'm talking about how I did it. Now, if you're anything like me, whenever I would start like a goal or a challenge or, you know, my New Year's resolution, 2020 is coming up, I'll have some momentum and motivation going into it. I have the desire to do something, I want to do something, and I usually make the first steps to do it. But somewhere along the way, I just stop doing it. Take going to the gym, for example. Maybe you have a goal, you set this goal for yourself to start going to the gym like, you know, 3-4 times a week to get fit, you know? And then you make the first step, you buy the gym membership, you go for the first week, and you really get pumped up and you get some real motivation going for yourself. You start feeling good about yourself. But somewhere along the way, you just stop. Now, I've been there many times, especially with New Year's resolutions. Now, 2020 is right around the corner. It's almost the end of the decade. Like, literally, it's right there. And it's coming to that time of year when you're likely going to set some New Year resolutions up for yourself. You know, maybe you want to lose weight, finally hit that weight loss goal, you know, get out of financial debt, start a YouTube channel, get fit. There's a lot of different New Year's resolutions, but whatever New Year's resolution you may want to achieve, I want to read this study to you about it, and it's kind of gnarly. So, according to a study conducted by the University of Scranton, just 8% of people achieve their New Year's goals, while around 80% fail to keep their New Year's resolutions. That's insane, but I also get it because a lot of the time, I fail. I failed a lot. To put it in perspective, and I'm gonna be totally transparent with you, about a year or so ago, I was in a weird place. I had a lot of desires, I had a lot of wants. I wanted to start posting on YouTube more. I wanted to be better at this social media game, and I just wasn't consistent anymore. I started gaining weight. I found myself drinking more, partying more. I was just in a weird position. I still was me, but I didn't feel like I was living up to my fullest potential. And what we're about to talk about in this video today is I'm gonna give you like a couple of tips and tricks and one of my secrets on how I got out of that. How I started staying consistent with the goals and things I set forward to myself that I wanted to do this and I ended up doing them. So I'm gonna teach you right now how to keep moving forward, how to be more consistent with your goals. So if you're ready to take action, if you're ready to prepare for 2020, for whatever New Year's resolutions you have that you may set for yourself, if you wanna get started right now just to prepare for it, and not go into it, you know, don't set the bar too high right away. I'm gonna let you know how to do it, all right? Stay tuned. So how did I do it? Well, the biggest part is understanding this simple fact, that the key to success is in practicality. You don't wanna set the bar too high. Yes, I'm a big believer, you guys all know this, I'm a big believer in dreaming big. Always keep that big goal in mind. But you want to be realistic in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Slow and steady wins the race? That's a fact. So whatever your big goals are, let's make some smaller ones to begin with. We need to build up that momentum. We got to get started. So I'm going to give you some examples of what I did to get to this point where I was pouring ice water on myself for 100 days. Since I was in a weird place about a year or so ago, I just got to the point where I was lost. I was like, why is it that every time I can't keep it up? One day I'm eating healthy, another day I'm exercising, and you know, I'm feeling like me again, and all of a sudden it's gone. It's gone. Well, what I figured out was my goals and the things that I set for myself there's too much tension, there's too much friction about it. There's a lot of stress that came along with it. The goals and things I wanted to do were too high. I wasn't ready to start posting on YouTube again once a week. I wasn't ready to just cut my diet and just go straight into like this super healthy paleo lifestyle. I wasn't ready to intermittent fast and all those things. I needed to ease into it. So what I started doing was I needed to start winning. I needed to start feeling like a winner again. I needed to start really completing some challenges. So I made some small challenges for myself. One of them were I needed to wake up and fix my bed every morning. I needed to make sure my room was clean first thing in the morning. I know it's super simple, but I was able to do that for a month or so. And then after that, I committed to waking up early. And then I started doing that and I got more consistent with it. And if you find yourself in a position, because this happened a lot along the way as I was doing these little goals and challenges and doing them, there were times where I did fail. And if you fail, just step it back a little bit. Go ahead and make your goal maybe a little bit less and then do it again. And if you do find yourself, you don't do it for like a day or two, just jump right back into it. Don't give up. Keep moving forward with it. And after a few months go by and you're consistent with it, step it up. And I'm 100% serious about this. If you actually do it and commit to it, if you really want to start living to your fullest potential, you need to start challenging yourself. Now, life is a challenge in itself. But in life, things just happen and challenges will create themselves in front of you that you're gonna have to deal with. But challenges that you kind of put on yourself and you create yourself for you to do, and once you win those challenges, you win over your mind, you win over yourself, you're able to deal with those challenges that life throws at you out of nowhere. There's a lot of good that comes out into doing goals and challenges, things like this, of this nature, and I couldn't stress it enough. Be realistic about it. Start off small. We need to build this forward momentum moving forward. You gotta be gradual with it. Because if you don't, you're gonna be like this. And if you find yourself, maybe you're gonna set a goal right now and you're not there yet, that's totally fine. Like me, remember I said my biggest goal at one point was to make my bed in the morning. That's not that big of a goal. That seems like anyone can do it. But that's where I was. And I'm not ashamed to say it. I had to start small. I had to take it day by day. So if you are ready to create some challenges, to set some goals for yourself before this New Year's comes up, to prepare for 2020 so you can actually act on whatever resolutions you have. You can actually achieve them, that you're not going to be part of that 80% that doesn't follow through with it, that you will be that 8% that does. Do this. I want you to say this with me. Every day, in every way, I am getting better. Every day, in every way, I am getting better. If whatever challenge, whatever goal you set for yourself, say that before, after, or whenever you start doubting yourself, go ahead and say that, because you are. You will get better, and you will notice it. Whatever goals you set for yourself, you're gonna notice it, guys. You really will. And I generally just want to help you guys out, because I've learned a lot on this journey, especially these last 100 days. Okay, big kids, so what I want you to do right now, right this second, okay? I want you to go down to the comments down below, type in, if you're really serious about living to your fullest potential, doing more of what you love, and you have that feeling in you that you desire more, you want to be more, you believe you can, we got to start somewhere. And maybe you already started, maybe you're already part of your journey. But let's set a small goal right now, something realistic. And if you set the bar too high mistakenly, in the next few days you find yourself not able to do it, that's fine. Don't be discouraged. It's happened to me. Remember, I started off with just fixing my bed. Something super simple like that. But go down below in the comments, type in what your goal, what challenge you're going to start doing for the next 30 days. Let's say 30 days. So you could be held accountable. We're all watching. I'm watching you. So make sure to type it in down there below what your goals are, and let's all support each other down there. Also, if you want to like DM me or follow me on Facebook, something like that, let me know what your challenge is on there so I can watch. I want to see these challenges every day. Maybe do what I did. Take a photo of you doing it. Take a video of you doing whatever challenge you decide to do. But be sure not to set the bar too high, because right now we're all about consistency. Remember, be slow with it. Be gradual with it. Be patient. You got this. I believe in you. We got this, okay? Okay, big kids, that's the video. 100 days. Did it. I'm gonna do another challenge. You're gonna see that on my Instagram, so follow me there if you wanna see what challenge I'm doing next, at BKR Vlogs. I'll have a link to that down below as well. Okay. 2020 is right around the corner. It's crazy. I don't know if you thought about that. It's right there. The end of the decade, people. The end of the decade. I guess, you know, time moves forward. Life goes on. Anyways, have a beautiful day. Every day, in every way, you are getting better. We are getting better. We're here for each other. Okay? Alright, I look forward to seeing what challenges you got moving forward. Have a beautiful day. Bye!
It's a nice week of call. You're fucking cold, bro.
Thank you, Dad.
You ain't look funny, too.
Thank you.
I made it too slow, huh?
That was perfect. I didn't know you'd go that slow, though.
But that's good. I want to keep it long.
Thank you.
If you make it too fast, it's too short.
Hold up, I am on my way. I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go out.